Hey everybody, this is Wolfing Out, and
He who is known as Cypher.
this is an NMO news flash. So we've got a few things here we want to talk about real quick. Number one is that our NMO hardcore series is being put on hold. Now, it isn't that it's unpopular exactly, but it's not as fun for us, the fact that we may decide to make it hardcore and at the same time have a story going at the same, because if we die, we sort of just kill the story. Like the story we're trying to tell of Wolf and Cypher crash landing and trying to figure out a way out. Well, if we die, there's no story that's over. I guess that's the story. So we're stressing out a lot about not dying, and we're just not having as much fun with that one. So we're putting it on hold. It doesn't necessarily mean it's gone. We might want to go back to it and finish out a few episodes to finish the story, or leave a comment. If you really are liking it and it's something you really want to see, leave comments and let us know so we can consider it. All right. Number dos would be DragonBlock C. Now, we are having a ton of fun with DragonBlock C. What we're doing is what we're referring to as a Let's Play Spotlight. So we're showing you, we're not just doing a regular mod spotlight, we're playing the mod, but we're sort of trying to skip some of the boring stuff to show you just the highlights of basically what happens in this mod. And so we're going to keep doing that, but we're going to be taking a 2-week hiatus, which will be explained in a moment. So for the next 2 weeks, we're not going to be recording any DragonBlock C. So if you really tune in for that show, I'm sorry. Stick with us for a couple weeks. We've got some cool stuff coming up, and then we'll be back. We'll get it back in because we're getting ready to fight the Ginyu Force. So
Oh, yeah.
that's the next saga in there. We have to get Ginyu Force and freeze us, so stick with us. It's just 2 weeks. On to number 3. Yeah. Now, number 3 is a big one. We had been doing the FTB adventures. I think we were up to like 37 episodes, something like that, 38 episodes.
Something like that.
But FTB is not updating because of the 1.5 update, and LRM isn't updating to and it is not updating Red Power to 1.5. So they didn't want to break anybody's worlds, so they're not updating FTB until 1.6 when they predict that Red Power will be updated. So we have to we sit at 1.47 while we're playing some of these other mods that have been updated, and they're very cool, some of these updates. But we can't play them on our server. And we got a little burnt out, frankly, with our FTB server. We got burnt out from Minecraft a little bit because of the amount of time we spent on the server. So what we've decided to do is we're starting to test and create our own mod pack. The NMO mod pack.
Mod pack.
Now, it's not public yet, but we are going to be trying it out, and we have our server up and running it. So we're calling it's FTB Series 2. It's not exactly FTB because it's not sanctioned by the FTB team, but we're using a lot of the updated mods, IC2, Buildcraft, Thermal Expansion, Twilight Forest, Power Armor. I think I forgot Railcraft, but I'll probably add Railcraft. And then we got a bunch of the mods that we put in. Oh, you got Thomcraft in there and stuff. And then we got the mods we put in, like Ars Magica, and I think Bibliocraft is in there. And then I've got like more Enchant. Anyway, there's a bunch of new mods and things we want to play with. But this way we're updated to 1.5 too. And so we're going to start that. You're going to be seeing that very soon. We're super excited about that. Because we're going to start over from scratch on a new world, but I can be on it, Cypher can be on it, Drago, just to say, and just like the old server, we're all, any one of our team, and I stress that, our team, it's still a private server, we'll be getting on like the old server, and we'll be building stuff and playing. It'll probably still mostly be Cypher and I, but just so you know. And lastly, this news has the potential to be very big, and we're very excited here at NMO Studios about it. But we've got a big surprise coming up. If things go through it's a mod, something with a mod. If it comes through, it'll be happening next week. And so we won't be filming anything next week. We will be, but it won't be FTB server. It won't be probably not Minecraft and Sun. I might squeeze some of that in on the weekend now to have some ready. There'll be no DragonBlock C, like we said, because there'll be a 2-week hiatus, so that we can prepare for this event with a certain mod, and we're super excited about it if it falls through. We're hoping, I've been contacting the mod creator, I know it's being vague, but I don't want to say anything because if it doesn't come through, if it doesn't work, then it's sort of a bust. And so that's all. We're really hoping this comes through. So it could be big news for the channel.
Oh yeah.
So we've had number one was hardcore is on hold for a while, but leave a comment about how you feel about that. Number 2, DragonBlock C is on hold for the next 2 weeks, so we're not getting rid of it. And it's very popular on our playlist. We aren't getting rid of it. We're still enjoying it. We still have a lot of story to tell. It's just on hold for the next 2 weeks. Number 3, we're testing out our new mod pack. It's not public yet, but we're going to be playing it on our new server, which I stress. I apologize. I've got my kids coming into the house here, so I apologize for that. So number 3, it's not public. We're playing it on our server, and the server is still private. And number 4, we've got something big coming up, hopefully next week, with a new mod that we're going to be dealing with. And so I think that's it. Cypher, do you have anything to add?
Kangaroos can't jump backwards.
You know, friend, it's times like this that I just realize truly how much I hate you. Well, this has been an NMO news update. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Brr.